Great intro there by our friends at ESPN LA 710. To the head coach, Jane Alukonis. Congratulations, Coach, a Big Ten champion, our first Big Ten champion here at USC. How's it feel? What was it feeling like to beat UCLA? Great crowd, just great energy yesterday, and get it done and win the regular season title.
It was incredible. This team just amazes me each and every time. Like, even this morning, I looked at the standings and I saw that we didn't drop a game in conference, and I was like, holy cow, we did it. And about a week and a half ago, we got the classic email of, like, the hats and the shirts are being sent. You might win, might go to someone else. So anytime, like, I was going for a walk or brushing my teeth, I'm like, oh my gosh, we could win, and we could win for the first one for USC. So it's really meaningful for us, and I'm really proud of the team.
Coach, I want to know about the celebration. Obviously, we saw you guys celebrating after the game, but it's Monday. How are you feeling today? Did you guys get after? Obviously, some more tournaments on the horizon here, but to do it for the first time for the Trojans in the conference, how was that celebration?
Yeah, we told the team, like, enjoy it today, but tomorrow it's back to business. Yep. So same 9 a.m. this morning. We were starting again.
Dang, 9 a.m., Coach. Man, you got to give me a day, Coach.
Earlier.
For a championship, you got to give me a day.
So, yeah, we emphasize, like, that's 1/3 of the season, and we did great. But we have 2 more rings that we're chasing after. So
love that. Coach, your team spent a lot of time on the road this year, which can be very difficult, and you guys handled it well. How much does that help your team, or how much does that tell you about the leadership on your team that you can still play as well as you did after constantly being tested?
Yeah, it was being on the road, but also not having a practice pitch because our stadium's being constructed. So the fact that they were able to take concepts either in film or just we're practicing on football's practice field and apply it and get better each and every week, I found really, really impressive. So when we started the season, someone said, oh, what type of season do you think you're going to have? And I said, we're going to have a really good team. And everyone says, well, you've got the first 8 games on the road. You've got no home games. How do you actually think you're going to do? And I'm like, I actually think we're going to do really well. So just a testament to the character, the grit, and just relentless pursuit of excellence of our players. And we do have a lot of senior players, so I think they knew, like, this is our last go around. They all want to go pro. They want to bring something home for USC. So the fact that we did it is a dream come true.
You're listening to USC women's soccer head coach Jane Alukonis on Trojans Live. And listen, the strikers always get all the love, and Miley gets the goal, and that's fantastic. But from my seat, I saw that Brooklyn Courtnall was named Woman of the Match. I thought Aaliyah Farmer also, just your sort of central defensive, your 2 center backs and your holding midfielder, it just felt like they broke everything up yesterday. I felt very comfortable. How comfortable do you feel going into to all these big games that you have coming, knowing how sturdy you are at the back?
Yeah, Brooklyn is absolutely incredible. Whoever she partners with back there as well. Aaliyah Farmer was lights out yesterday. I told Aaliyah before the game, like, be brave, get on the ball, because if you do happen to lose it, because she does play in a little bit of a vulnerable area, if you lose it, just go get it back. Like, you're really fast, go be aggressive, and you can just get it right back, and we can play again. So very, very proud of those 2, and it being their senior year, and they were in the group that were freshmen when I first got here. So both and that whole class are really special to me, and just proud. Like, they play so bravely, they played so aggressively. And just did all the right things. Aaliyah will do everything that sometimes, like, great players don't want to do. Like, she wins all of the aerial battles. She's really tough in her tackles. She just does a lot of the dirty work for the team, and we really appreciate it. And Brooklyn is just probably who our team would vote MVP time after time.
Yeah.
Just, like, we feel so safe with her back there. Yeah.
Coach, you mentioned the 2 big tournaments coming up. Does anything change with your team as you go into these big tournaments, or is it, just business as usual moving forward in these big tournaments?
Every game, every tournament, it is like a process and business as normal. But we know, like, we want to go for a really long run. So with that, we have to be smart about personnel and making sure we keep players fit and fresh. Yeah. So freshness can be difficult at this point in season. But I think between our entire staff, from nutrition, sports performance, all of the coaches, making sure that we do whatever we can, and the players, of course, taking care of their professionalism on and off the field as well, is really important.
Coach, we had her on the show before, and I got to give her a shout-out. Lawrence Gladue, your goalkeeper, had 9 shutouts this year, including the game on Sunday. How important has she been as a transfer player and as a leader on your soccer team?
Yeah, I think I was quoted before saying when we got her, we won the lottery.
Yeah.
She's very good with her feet, so she helps us execute what we would like to do in possession. And then when we don't have it, some of her saves, they are not easy saves. So the one that I think it was 66th minute, she's diving backwards, which is very, very hard. So 66th minute, if we concede a goal, like could put us in a tough spot. So the fact that she was able to keep a clean sheet that game and so many before has been really important to us.
Yeah, low too. That was a heck of a save that she made to keep the lead yesterday. Okay, so now it's you're comfortable with it because you guys are the Road Warriors, but it's an odyssey now. Lay out your schedule here over the next few weeks. It's our first ever Big Ten tournament. It takes place over multiple weeks and multiple sites just to get to the NCAA tournament, which will be hopefully multiple weeks and multiple sites. Lay it out. What's the schedule look like over the next month?
Yeah, it's a little bit of an odd setup because this year the venue is going to start in Minnesota. We get a bye for the first game, which will be great. So we'll leave Friday, but again, it's like 40 to 60 degrees, depending on time of day. We'll play a game there. Hopefully we advance. If we do, we go to St. Louis, and then we come back home. We should host, hopefully. So we'll be at Dignity Health, maybe some Orange County Great Park. But we always make the most of it, and the team will continue to persevere and be strong.
Coach, obviously Halloween weekend. I know we're talking about tournament or Halloween week, excuse me. But you know, what are you wearing for? What's the costume? What's the costume on Thursday? What do we got? We can worry about tournaments after Halloween. Let's go.
I do the same thing every year. I'm Miss Honey from Matilda.
Miss Honey from Matilda. Okay.
Yeah, so you just have to wear like a long dress.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
There you go. Easy.
You got any condiment questions too about what to put on a hot dog?
No, just one part question.
Okay, Coach. Last one for me. You played a lot of soccer at Duke. Your time as a player, as a Division I athlete, how much does that experience help you to relate to your players on more of a personal level when you're out there practicing on game day?
They're so much better than I ever was, and the game's evolved. So between the film, style of play, great coaching these days, like everyone to me is so much more advanced. So I can relate in terms of like tough moments or the clock is running out, like just stuff that every athlete probably thinks about. But they're different level and they have way different pressures than I ever had to deal with.
You were chilling yesterday. You looked very relaxed in the sideline. You just is it turning inside? You're very calm.
It depends. Like, yeah, I do get nervous, honestly. But always it's like the team will mimic how we behave, and so I always have full confidence in the team. It's just game day excitement, a little bit of nerves, but everyone always tells me like that's because you care. So
yeah.
You were in control, they were in control, and now you control the Big Ten championship. Congratulations to you, Coach. As you said, number one seed in the Big Ten tournament means you get a bye starting November 3rd should be your first match in the Big Ten tournament. So everyone can watch that on Big Ten Network, Big Ten Plus, and then follow the NCAA run. And we obviously should host, so a chance to support this team in person as well once we hit NCAA tournament time.